questions on the board. One was put in the board before the class, and we have a few from WhatsApp.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do the WhatsApp. I think they were like from yesterday. I did not see. I mean, did not read, but I saw them.
Okay. So it goes. Shalom, Rabbi. Number one, Jewish. The topic: Jewish men covering their head.
Men.
First question.
Jewish man covering his head, right? Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
So the question goes: is it true that men did not cover their head with a kippah in the Second Temple period?
I think God-fearing people always cover their head. Always, absolutely always. Was it mandatory to cover head? I'm not sure. That one, I know at one point it was not mandatory, but God-fearing people always, in all of the cultures, always cover their heads. So, but even today, is it obligation? It's not obligation, right? It's not. It became our custom to cover our heads. So, and our rabbis in the last generation said no, it's actually became obligation because you have to show who you actually have to show your side that you actually belong to Jewish people, not to others. You understand? So it's not it's no longer a preference. But a person can man, we're talking about man, can cover his head with any kind of covering, any hat, like baseball hat, different hats, whatever, straw hat.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So the next question our friend made says, what is the Torah or other reference for men covering their head? Okay, so yes. Okay.
Okay, so there is we said it's only like tradition. For some people it's obligation. For example, Kohanim, who were stored in the temple, it was an obligation, one of the 4 garments that regular Kohen would wear, and 8 garments for a Kohen Gadol. This was a requirement. For other people, it was not such a requirement. But we see there are many stories from a Talmud. When I don't remember who was it, one of the sages from the Talmud. So his mother came to a prophet and asked, when she was pregnant, what is going to be with my son? And he said, he's going to be actually a thief. She got very scared, and she obligated herself, make a neder, that her son always going to have his head covered from the birth. Of course, you're not obligated for a baby. From the birth, he never had his head uncovered. Maybe when he was taking shower, taking bath, but otherwise always head covered, right? And she would take him to the base medrash when he was little, and he would sleep there, just listen to the sages talking. And he actually grew up as a big rabbi, and he was telling the story how his mother, she was very strict with him not to have his head uncovered. Right, so this kippah is another name is Yermolka. Yarei Malka. Yermolka is all of the words together, right? Yarei Malka. So somebody who has a Yarei Shamayim. That's a representation. Okay, what else?
Rabbi, the next question says, why do men cover their head with their talit? Is it biblical or rabbinic?
It's neither one. So it's for concentration. So it says that spiritually, in Kabbalistically, It's good to have double cover, not only one, to double cover. That's the reason when many Orthodox people they wear hats, right? Big black hats. Why? It's like a second covering. And for example, he's in the house, so he would not wear his hat in the house. But if he needs to make a blessings, he would wear the hat. He needs to say Birchas Hamazon, he would make or learn Torah. They would wear hats. Not always, but most of the time. So double cover. It's a Kabbalistic, right? And many people when they pray, not even like he would come to the shul with a hat, but when they pray, they actually take the hat off and put the talis on, so it's like second covering. Is it obligatory? No, it's not obligatory. So, but plus concentration. So if you talis like this, you don't see what is on the left or what is on the right. Is less distraction. So also practical explanation.
Rabbi.
You're welcome.